Welcome back to my channel, Turnips to Tangerines, and today we are going to be making smoked stuffed pickle spears. Now, my dental hygienist told me about this recipe last weekend when I went for my appointment, and I thought, well, isn't that the strangest thing I've ever heard? Now, she said she puts hers, her spears on her grill outside, and they smoke them that way. But because we're getting like 12 inches of snow here right now in Wisconsin, I don't think I'm going to be grilling anything. So I am going to use the air fryer. It won't have that smoky flavor, of course, but I thought, well, what the heck, right? We'll just give it a whirl here. And also, I'm just going to add a little bit of this dill to the cream cheese. I'm only going to make 6 spears, mainly because I'm not sure, like I said, how it's going to work. She said if you're going to stuff them with the cream cheese, you should use like 2 of them and make like a, you know, like this dealy here and stuff them this way. And then wrap bacon around them like that. But I am just going to try this, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, like I said, we're getting, it's a blizzard conditions here in Wisconsin. We're getting close to, I'm going to move this just this way a little bit. We're getting close to, probably by the end of the whole mess here, I would say we'll probably have 12 inches. So, I mean, there's really nothing else to do but experiment in the kitchen, at least for me. That's what I do. Some people, you know, read books, do puzzles, whatever, clean. I cook. So this is why I'm doing this. So let's start here. I have to get a spoon, and my dogs are in here, of course, because I think they might know I got the old bacon out. I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to add a little bit of this dill, fresh dill, just to this cream cheese. And this is all it is about I'd say 4 ounces of cream cheese. Like I said, I didn't want to go overboard with the, you know, ingredients here, because first of all, I don't even know if they're going to turn out. And second of all, you know, whatever. We'll just see what happens here. I've already beat this one time, and I'm going to give it another whirl here. This thing works really, really good, but as you can tell, it really whips. So, that should be good for that. Set you back up there in the little ledge. Oh. Take a lick, Inky. Okay, no, then don't. So, that's it for that. And then, like I said, we're going to see. That looks good already, doesn't it? Just like that. It tastes good too. Then I'm just going to fill these spears up. And she said that it would all leak out. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know what these are going to taste like or anything like that. It was kind of good because my husband called and said he'd be home early today because of the weather. And I thought, well, if anything, he'll eat them. I mean, you know. Right? So here we go. I'm not going to overly fill these, but I don't know why they wouldn't taste good. I mean, they're like a jalapeno popper, I guess you could say, only using the pickles instead. I mean, you could probably use you know, put this in like a pastry bag or something and really make this look fancy here too. But like I said, I'm not going to get all worked up for a few little things here. Like I said, it may all ooze out, and I may have one big mess in my air fryer to clean up, and that would be it. And of course, there goes my phone. Yeah, well, Probably something here. My husband's probably stuck somewhere. I never thought of that. I should probably answer the phone. That was his. That's his ring. It's funny how we know someone by their ring now. I don't know anybody's phone number, but I do know their ringtone on my phone. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Don't know their phone number, but I know who's calling just by the ring and whether or not I should answer it. Yeah. So, I'm just, like I said, lightly stuffing these. No big deal. Hopefully they will work. Might not. Yeah, just enough. So, about 4 ounces of cream cheese here. And now we're going to use, this is cherry wood smoked bacon that I, of course, got from Nueske's. And I am going to use this. See, I thought this is nice and thick bacon. I'm thinking, why would this work? I mean, you know, all going to be wrapped up. I mean, maybe that bacon won't get totally done, but maybe it will. So I'm just going to go like that. And, whoop, I'm going to cover that little piece up too here. But, here we go. Let's put a little piece right there. And, yeah, just set that aside and put that down. Now I'll use this strip here for, where's my knife? Come on, guys, now. They love their bacon. I'll just use this for extra. And, okay, you got the bacon, you might as well use it, right? And this is excellent bacon. I mean, this is like the cream of the crop bacon. There we go. Well, there's one done anyway. Now we'll just keep on rolling these and hopefully everything will turn out just fine. And nothing will gooze and ooze out like they kept predicting. I mean, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I mean, it kind of does even when you make your poppers. I mean, it does for me anyway. I don't know if I overfill them or if I just, I'll kind of roll them. I think rolling is sometimes you get a better grip on it. Yeah, now this one looks like I might not need that extra little piece. Maybe. There, how's that? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That looks like a little piece there is going to be gone. Here, how about that? There. I'm going to do one more here while you're watching, and then I'm going to put them in my air fryer here. I don't know. Yeah, I think I might just double this one up. Just because. And we will scoop this over. Applewood, or they have, the Nueske's has the Applewood smoked bacon, which is very popular. And they have the cherry wood smoked. And that, we love the cherry smoked. We really do. I just love the flavor of it. It's got a different type of a flavor, and it is just really, really good, I think. And that one I'm just going to set like that on top there. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, really. I mean, it's bacon. It's bacon and stuff, so with stuffed. So that's basically what they're going to look like. Whoop. That's what they kind of look like. You can see the cream cheese in there, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully these will work. And I won't have, you know, bacon wrapped spears and a whole, you know, air fryer full of the filling. But if I do, I do. Like I said, it's snowing out. There's really not much else I can do today. So I might as well test out a few recipes that I've been wanting to do. And she told me, like I said, last Friday we had to go for a cleaning. And I told her about, I had a blog, blah, blah, blah. And she said, oh, have you ever tried smoked turkey? Or smoked turkey, what the heck? Smoked pickle spears. I said, no, never heard of them before. And she goes, oh, you have to try them. And then she explained, you know, that she buys these big fat, you know, the big fat pickles and cuts them in half, and then you scrape out all the seeds so you have a little place for your cream cheese to go. And then she puts the cream cheese on them, puts the other half on top, and then wraps them up in bacon, and then puts them on her grill outside, and then smoke them outside on the grill. And I'm going, really? And she goes, yeah, and they're really, really good. I think she was going to bring them to the Super Bowl, maybe. That could be. Might have been 2 weekends ago. Anyway. And I said, well, wow. And she goes, yeah, and they're really, you know, they're a big hit. It's just that they don't, you know, they don't reheat well. They're kind of one of those things you have to make and then eat them right away. Yeah, and so she said, yeah, it's not like something you can, you know, make a day in advance or whatever. You got to kind of make them and then serve them right away. And I said, oh, that sounds really interesting to me. And it did. So I was like, I am intrigued. I'm just going to cut this right here real quick and just wrap this end. And we have one more to go. And then we're going to put them in the air fryer. Look. Why are you doing that? There's nobody outside, look. And you went out and you don't like it out there. My dogs aren't there. They're snowy dogs, but not really. The little one, she gets stuck out there because it's deep. So she got stuck in it and I had to go dig her out. A little pug, and I was like, okay, this isn't going to work, you guys. Nobody's got long enough legs for that today. So I'm going to get these into my air fryer, and I will probably cook them at about, I'm going to try like 380, 400. I think I'm going to start with 380, and then we're going to go from there. And if they aren't cooking real good or whatever, I'll up it up a little bit, and I'm just going to play, you know, make these by ear here. I've never done them before, so I don't even really know how long you cook them or how long you don't cook them, etc., etc. So here they are. Here are the 6 little wrapped pickle spears, and they're stuffed with our cream cheese stuffed pickle spears are out of the air fryer. And as you can see, none of the cream cheese oozed out. A little tiny bit, but that's, you know, that's expected, like that here and there. It got nice and brown, the cheese. A little bit here and there, but that's expected. That happens even when you make jalapeno poppers. It kind of oozes out then too. But as far as the way they look and the way they turned out, they look like they're pretty good. Like I said, you know, it was kind of an experiment thing here. My dental hygienist is the one that told me about this recipe. She smokes hers on the grill, which I'm sure that would even make it taste, you know, 10 times better. But I was thinking when these were in the air fryer, you could also maybe add, you can buy that liquid smoke, and you could probably add just a drop or two to the cream cheese, just to give it that extra smoky flavor without putting them on the grill. Like I said, we are in the midst of a very bad snowstorm right now here in northern Wisconsin. We're getting at least between 10 and 14 inches for sure. Maybe more, you never know. So this was something that I had the ingredients for, and I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try. Okay, now I'm just going to take a quick bite of one of these. I imagine they're really hot yet, but I'll try this little one right here. My dogs are waiting also. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I might not be able to try that. That cheese is beyond hot. So I'm gonna let these cool, but they look great. I cooked them at I cooked them in the air fryer at 380 for 6 minutes. And then I let them go for every 2 minutes, and then every 2 minutes I would check them after 2 minutes. So I ended up air frying them for 13 minutes total, which I didn't think was that bad. You know, I mean, I didn't think that was bad at all. But yeah, they are very, very hot. I don't even want to, I just barely put the cream cheese onto my lip, and it got a little sting on it. So I think I'm going to wait, and I'm going to enjoy these when my hubby gets home, if he can make it down the road. And I hope you give this a try. Like I said, it was one of those things that I thought, oh, I'm just going to, I'll try it. I mean, I'm not even that big, I'm not a big fan of pickles, but this looks, you know, if it's got cream cheese and bacon on it, hey, I'm in line, you know. So, they look pretty good to me, and I'm actually anxious to try one. So, I'll let you know how they turned out. And from the looks of them, I don't think they'd be a problem with anybody not eating them at a party or a get-together or anything like that. So give them a try, and I hope to see you again soon, and stop on back and enjoy your day. Hopefully you're not getting all this snow and you have a little sunshine. And please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a slow go, but it's been steady, and I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. I really do. I never even thought I'd have 800, so I'm very happy with that. But I'd like to get to 1,000 because it does open a few more doors as far as the YouTube. You can do live and things like that, and you know, it's just a little nicer. So, but anyway, and hit that notification button, and then you'll know when I upload a new video. So you enjoy your day, and I hope you try these, and see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.